That's the thing. Like Dummy's not used to having an option similar to his like regular jump animation, right? Like he can get out of everything with jump, but Luigi can get out of everything with Cyclone.
Yeah, it's committal, but like if he guesses right, then well,
and he did every time.
Yeah, he felt like a full force, unfortunately.
It wasn't every time that he used it, but every time he did, it worked. So and that's crazy. Luigi.
Yeah, it was crazy. And speaking of crazy, we're about to see a crazy set here between
every
these
set's
two.
been crazy. I'm telling, like the last 3 sets, like in order, were Chef and Marcy. That was pre-quarters.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
And then we went straight into who was after that. It was Burr versus Memphis, which is insane. Not to mention Memphis got that crazy like 0 to 113, and Burr just grabbed him once and won anyway because he just knew the opportunity when he saw it. And then we just saw that. Yeah. Davies Luigi.
And we're about to see Yonni versus Xillion, which is not going to be as close quarters as the match as the previous match we just watched.
Yeah, certainly not.
Certainly not.
He said this is not the kind of player you expect that play.
No, not at all.
This is a whole different change of pace. He said we need a little break. We need to slow it back down to the 3rd gear minimum.
Yeah. But there's also Steve, too, and Steve can just one-touch you out of nowhere.
It's true, but not Yanni Steve. Or I should say Yanni Steve will do it, but it's going to take a while.
Yeah,
he wants all of his resources. He wants 2 diamonds minimum, and then he'll 0 to death. He builds his economy first. He isn't in a rush.
He wants to make sure everything's right in the bank before
Why
he
are these
commits.
young people in such a rush these days? He's in the gold rush. That's it.
Oh my goodness. I cannot believe how many players have just kind of like stepped up past like quarantine. Yanni, of course, came out of nowhere and started becoming a big player. I think he's also won a Shockwave too, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, and several freaks.
Yeah, several freaks too. And Xillion, of course, has always been one of our strongest players since Ultimate started.
Yeah, and the thing is that Xillion is coming in with a different soul today. Because I'll tell you, on the last podcast with me and Dare, I was told by Jama himself, he said, people are fiending for the PR that haven't fiended for it in years. And I was like who? He's like Xillion.
Oh.
And now that the quarter has started, Xillion is fiending for the PR position again. And I'll tell you, the last time I brought up PR to him, he said, I never want to be on it again.
My goodness gracious.
This is a different man today. I'm scared.
That scares me, and I don't even play the game anymore.
No, for real. Like, Yanni would just be, Xillion would just be getting these crazy upsets just playing the game normally. But if you're fiending, it could be a whole different man.
There's like adaptations, there's studying, there's like, you know, I'm actually looking at how my other players play as well.
I'm reviewing VODs again.
Yeah, that's a scary, we're in for a scary timeline, but of course Yanni is still one of our best players out here.
Yeah, and this is one of the best answers to like all of Robin's spells, is just build a wall. Build a wall in the way of the spell.
Build a wall and do maximum amount of damage.
I cast thunder. I cast rock. I didn't know that went underneath that. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, a little bit of low profile.
And given like the end lag of that, if he does like an arc fire at the wrong time like that, it starts high. So if you went underneath it, you could get that first hit, and that confirms into things like up smash. Oh, gracious.
Okay, now we have Yanni in the corner, and this is where Xillion kind of makes his bread and butter too.
Oh yeah, this is his realm. Welcome to 3 steps ahead.
My goodness, he went from corner to corner. He has not been able to get out of it thus far.
Yeah, he got the whole lead back there, and he was at like 80 when Yanni was at like 30.
Oh, finally able to get back to stage.
Ooh!
Oh, but that fair, that God bless fair, that fair is so big.
It is.
Oh my God, using it against you, and he actually spiked him because of it.
That was a hell of an angle. Like, if there's anything I expect to put you in that tech situation, it's not L Thunder.
Yeah.
I expect like a grab or something. Sheesh. Ooh, he got rid of that very handily. Yanni knows the Steve matchup? Yanni knows the Steve matchup.
Xillion is definitely just a threat right now. And it's being a big problem here because he can't really build up anything at all.
Yeah, he can't. Like, the whole time I thought that was going to be a massive issue for Xillion. Because, like, once the wall's in your way, like, none of your spells are going to go through it. You're not going to go through it without 11 sword, and he just hasn't let him farm anything. Ooh.
Ooh,
oh, but now's this chance. Yeah, this is the issue. Once you get to those high percents, you have no choice but to let him do it. Oh! How did he avoid that?
He just jumped right past. He was like, yeah, I don't know.
He like air dodged at the last second. Just read the timing, I suppose. That's crazy.
He's in the corner once again.
Ooh.
Oh my God, that was super committal, I felt like.
Oh, wow. Ooh. So was that, but it didn't matter.
Oh, and that fair out of shield, too.
Like, the 3-1, baby. Xillion is a different man. I'm telling you, this is energy that I've never felt before.
Oh my goodness, you already set it up already. You said, hey, this man's been studying. This man wants to get back on the PR.
Something's happening, but that back air will shut that down immediately.
This is going to be a long endeavor for Yanni.
He just barely mistimed that.
That was really, really smart from Xillion. The big brain on this young man.
I love it. You know, I thought it would get in the way of the spells, but the spells also very handily get rid of it without committing too hard to it.
Also, it took care of Minecart just like in one small little hit, too.
Oh, yeah, 11 sword versus Minecart. You know who wins. Does anything win against Levin Sword?
Oh, the shield is broke.
Gracious! Yeah, I'm just gonna get damage. Screw it.
Yeah.
Just held it as long as possible. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I want you to think about your mistakes.
Hold that real quick.
He's like, now I'm gonna let you catch up. You're 3 steps behind right now. I'll let you get 1 more step forward.
Oh. He's got Diamond, though, so this could be a little bit scary. Diamond helps him kill way early.
Yonni stocks are up.
But the problem is that his stock may soon disappear.
Ooh, could. Go either way,
my goodness
honestly,
gracious.
Xillion looks so in control. Even the arc fire almost took care of those rocks. And he just built another wall. He said, two walls. What will you do now?
Oh, you're ridiculous.
Through it?
You're actually ridiculous.
That was a Yonni move.
Xillion is on something else right now.
He really is.
Special beam cannon, but the F smash, the random F smash, is actually able to catch the jump.
I'm losing it, man. Like, I've never seen somebody so in control of the Steve matchup in this area. That is insane.
That's what the one thing that Xillion has is that Yonni is banking on him coming in, and Xillion has patience.
Yeah, patience and tactics.
Oh, the special beam cannon not able to end it quite yet.
Not quite. We're so close. 151. Anything could end it. If you have the Levin sword, not quite yet. Oh, but that'll be it.
You could.
He extended off of the crafting box. He extended off the crafting box.
He set that up. He set that up and he reacted. He was like, okay, you're going to bounce off this, and you're going to bounce off this and die, or you're going to bounce off this, and I'm going to get the sickest confirm ever.
And so he did. He got the sickest confirm ever. My God. My God. So, 2 stocks.
Okay, so
this is a unranked, unmotivated, like, inactive, basically.
Inactive.
And he came back and he's like, I think y'all are getting a little too happy around here.
Yeah.
I think y'all need to get humble just for a moment's time.
Yeah, he's like, oh, man, let me show you what the true guns were before you guys started, boxing out here.
We all thought he was, like, behind. But as it turns out, he was ahead of us all along. 3 steps, in fact.
So here's one thing.
What is this?
Oh, okay. I was about to get on a story about something.
Uh-huh.
He's not going to pick this character.
Ain't no way, right?
He's not going to pick this
He was
character.
deliberating.
Yeah.
You were saying?
Yeah. So here's one thing that might help a lot with Xillion here is that he's really good in close quarters because his training partner used to be N. So he used to have to deal with the shuttles in close quarters.
Like close quarters incarnate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's already good at that end already. He's already good at the spacing as well. So this is a completely different character that he has to. Yonni has to really adapt to how Xillion plays here.
Yeah, this is an issue though because like. For one thing, I don't think anybody remembers how Xillion even plays.
Yeah, also, like, it's a Robin. Who's playing Robin at this point right now?
Like, the one character that has, like, a balanced system in place, like, you lose that Levin sword. There's a reason it's broken, right?
Oh, my goodness gracious. He's been in corner, and arc fires have been doing work as well. He's been having a real big trouble getting out the corner.
Yeah. My gosh. Ooh.
Oh, waiting for the spot dodge there, too.
All right. Levin sword is offline for a moment's time. How long is it gone? Not long at all.
Yeah, not long enough.
Not long enough. But it's longer than some of these characters lose their things. That's for certain. Rage drive.
He still has it right now. Oh,
he just went for it. That scared me. My stomach dropped. Oh. The way he's avoiding it, he hasn't gotten hit by a single one, I think.
No, minecart has not been an issue for him at all, really.
I think that's his focus. He says, if I can react to minecart, then the rest of my game plan will fall into place.
Okay.
He would have broken it if you did not react, but Yonni did. It's expected.
He was actually waiting for a spot dodge right there. That was really strong call from Xillion, and Yonni just jumped away. He was like, oh.
He's like, actually, I'm just going to, bye.
Oh, first
You don't expect a Steve to jump. He has the worst jump ever. But it works in those situations.
This is looking. Oh, man, he waited for the roll there, too.
He had to do that because I think the minecart would have sent him backwards and into the blast zone.
Patience, once again, from Xillion.
Yo, what options do you have here? What are your options against Steve planking? If you don't know, folks, you need to go into the lab and find out because Yonni will abuse it.
Yeah, right now it seemed like the best offense against it. It just literally just be
Whoa!
patient.
That was the perfect spawn of a block. He knew. He said he wants my landing so bad.
He's actually so fortunate. Levin sword just went away.
He has that block behind him to tech in case he gets hit by anything. That's so clever. Oh, okay, interesting.
Once again,
they stick around for a while, huh? What is that? Limestone, stone?
Yeah, the stone has been doing pretty good against the fire, actually.
Oh,
and the F smash finally does it. At 172, it doesn't matter when you took the stock, as long as you took the stock before him.
Like, that diamond kills early enough, but max rage? I can't imagine.
And now we're seeing Yonni get the chance to actually put his game plan in and not have to worry about it. He's like, hey, you have to approach me now. If this ever comes to a timeout, I have to lead right now.
This is exactly the adjustment you were mentioning. Like, he seems to have made an adjustment to his game plan. And it's like the way he's spawning these blocks, the patterns he's choosing.
And sometimes you just
the double wall, he just sits between them.
Yeah, he sits right between them. He's like, all right, well, find your way in here, and I'll up-tilt the nonsense out of you.
Yeah, seriously. Like, what options do you have? I can up-smash you.
But he has to be a little bit wary of him. I mean, like, Xillion still has a chance to rack up a lot of damage.
Very wary. Please.
Okay, dash attack gets him stage control.
These 11 swords, I
Oh,
swear.
man, they're so big,
Yo,
too.
if he had gotten up any faster, if that was any other option, that fire connected. Okay. The 2 walls. He just says, I just need a little more defense, but the fact that he can build them so quickly, it's harder than it looks.
Okay, so here's the difference right here.
He's waiting.
He's waiting. That's the little thing. He's literally waiting. He knows he doesn't have, a lead at all.
Can't stay there forever.
But like he's like, you're going to mess up at one point. I'm going to catch you, and I'm going to kill you if I get the chance.
So these walls will self-destruct on their own. You aren't going to be in there forever. You're going to have to jump and make more, or it's going to crumble between us, and I'm going to know when to capitalize.
And here's another thing, too. Robin can still build up his resources while you're doing all that.
It's true. You're both getting resources. Oh, they're resource-based characters.
And the downer's able to cover it. I mean, like,
what is this formation?
What is going on here?
There's a box with no lid.
He built himself a house.
Literally. He said, all right, I think I'm moving on from the diamond mining business into real estate. Gracious.
Now, here's the bad thing for, of course, Xillion. The patience, as good as it is, like, you can't be patient forever. You got to find some way to get in there. You got to find some way to apply the pressure.
Especially at this much of a deficit, for sure.
Yeah,
but a huge difference here is like the resources that you get from this specific stage. I feel like this is making a massive difference in the durability of his walls.
I didn't even think about that. The resources that Yonni in particular is getting from here.
Yeah.
Oh, and you have to smash.
That'll do it. Yonni answers back with just the same confidence as Xillion took game 1 with. So it all depends on the counter pick, but this is Xillion's advantage.
It is Xillion's advantage, but I think the main difference here is, like, I don't even know if stage management is more about the play style these two guys have.
It's true.
Because when we saw earlier in the game 1, a lot of Xillion was just being patient, and Yonni was just kind of like, all right, this is the time I usually, punch somebody. I'm usually going to throw like a side B or something out there.
But Yonni was doing some weird options, that's for sure. Like the way he jumped in that situation where anybody else died. Yeah. I held shield or I spot dodged. I died, okay? He broke it. But like, if he takes him to anywhere that has a lack of like steel, that whole stage is like rock and steel. But like this one, for example, like you can get steel off of like the edges.
Oh, okay.
And like if you could take him to Smashville or Town and City, that's like all wood, which is way less durable than the resources he was using in this last game.
That's also true. Yeah, that's going to be a big
and Xillion couldn't make it past these walls. Even when he waited it out, that wall was still like holding steady.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually a very, very good point. If he's not able to break down the walls or at least like threaten him a little bit, even if Xillion is mad patient,
could be a problem.
Yeah, it's going to be a problem. He's going to get those resources. He's going to be able to, like, he's going to get those diamonds as well. And if he gets those diamonds, like, he kills you way early. Like, Yonni killed him way early in game 2.
We're going to find out if the stage really, truly is the difference because we're going back to the same place we were at stage 1 in game 1.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of debate from it coming from Xillion there.
Ooh. It's the first minecart I've seen it connect to him, honestly.
Okay, and now we're starting to see it now. Now that the walls can be broken a little bit.
See, that was so easy.
Xillion's patience can be rewarded here.
Okay, but he can get the metal from there. But the problem is that in order to get into the metal mining business, you have to be in the corner against Xillion.
And building off those fragile blocks is not too great.
It's certainly not. A Dirt Claw is not going to get in the way of this man's ambition right now. I'm telling you that.
And now we're starting to see Xillion be a little bit more.
Oh, he said, I'll simply light the match. He dropped some TNT. Oh, he parried it.
Okay, if he parried that and just like God punished him, that'd have been, oh man.
If he got that punish, it would have blown my brains out.
It really would have.
I'm like, okay, yeah, handing the headset over to somebody else who has a head still.
My lordy. Okay, now we're starting to see the wood come into play, which is a little bit of stronger material than the stuff he had to work with.
But wood burns. It burns!
It does. He's slowly but surely getting closer to him. Did not give the air dodge there. He gave it the air dodge there, but he didn't get punished for it.
Yeah, his drift was just barely in the right direction. Like, he doesn't have a lot of air drift, but make the most of it, for Pete's sake. All right, that's some stone. This is a durable wall, but he gets on that platform to get above it, which was not an option in the last game because those platforms are so offset off the side of the stage.
Oh, the shield! The shield! The platinum! The block was able to save him.
That was crazy. Oh,
my God.
That's
actually insane.
Okay, so... What's it? Oh!
Okay.
But I'm thinking about it, right? I'm like, okay, so about what percent is the diamond tool going to kill him now? Because it's looking about now with like almost max range. Oh, and he almost
hit him with the fair. He almost died because of DI out, I think.
Elwind. Oh, and he made it past him. Interesting. I thought he was going to try to spike him with forward air again.
Okay, now we got Diamond on the board.
Diamond's on board. Oh, right
man.
Through it.
You tried the cheese meat. I created that cheese. Here's the longest hitbox ever.
That's like the Yonni special, and yet he adapted it to himself. He said, blocked. Alt account! You fool! I have 70 alternate accounts!
Oh my God.
Oh my God. He makes it his case regardless. We're all the way in like stock 2 now, and it's almost even regardless. Thoron! But again, it hits a block.
I think
it's timing that ever so slightly wrong. It's happened like 3 times now.
Wow, also trying to, once again, get the active hitbox out there.
Oh, what
reset?
It continues.
So much percentage, too, 78%.
If he had recovered high, he died. He said, no mix-ups on my ledge.
Oh, and the fair coming out, the big hitboxes once again.
He actually got in the minecart that time. He's mixing up the minecart placements now, which is throwing Xillion off.
Whoever takes his next stock might potentially just win the game, actually.
He just beat minecart.
Oh, yeah, you're not coming in for free against me, buddy.
Certainly not. Not in the ledge, especially. That almost killed him on his own. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, he barely missed an air, and he got backstage.
There was a lot of other aerials that would have taken it there.
Oh, man,
look at how little resources he has. He has nothing.
Xillion is hunting him. He's making this so uncomfortable for Yonni to dig.
Oh, my God. He said, yeah, you may be in your quarry digging, but you're my quarry.
Look at that. 39% already.
Oh, my goodness, the placement.
He delayed the mash. But he still got hit anyway. We're down to the last stock here.
That was just a delayed up smash. He said, I want 20 more % before that connects on me. Thank you, sir.
Oh, good STI from Xillion.
Oh, my God. My heart is thumping.
My goodness gracious. The heart is beating for both of these guys as well. They've been playing the most patient game in the universe. And
yet,
Xillion looked like he's done with patience at this point.
Why am I so excited? This is Robin versus Steve.
Because there's a big win on the line for Xillion right here.
For certain.
Oh, and it spikes him!
Okay.
Xillion will take that W graciously. And
Let's go, Xillion!
Beats Yonni, a big upset in bracket.
That is number, what,